Sorry that the sound is off this week. We'll be back next week with crystal clear audio.
Coming up on Insane Thought Posse. This week's Insane Thought is that I am the gateway drug to other people dating Asians, and I won't hear otherwise. This week, we talk about the club, we talk about meeting a better version of me, and we have a new segment where we review some of the most insane headlines we've seen. Let's go! Let's get into it!
Let's get it!
Alright, my thought this week is that me, personally, I'm the gateway drug to other people dating Asians.
Has this happened to you before, where someone has dated you and then they dated a full-blown Asian?
No, they don't. Would you? What do you mean full blown? Are you fucking kidding? Like I'm not Asian enough.
Yeah.
That's not the point I'm trying to make. My point isn't that like people like date me and then go on to be like, all right, I'm going out to the rice paddies. I'm finding me a true one with the straw hat and shit. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is meeting me. People will meet me, and then a few months after meeting me, have their first Asian partner or like intimate like boyfriend partner.
When you say meeting you, just like out in the world, it's not like a romantic thing.
It's not a romantic thing.
Okay.
I'm talking about like in a friendship group.
Yeah.
So like I become friends with someone and get introduced to someone. I see them. We hang out like a few more times, and all of a sudden, 2 months later, they got an Asian boyfriend.
Right.
And it's like, I think I know where that's come from.
You're the inspo.
Yeah, 100%. I'm the inspo. They see a good, clean Asian boy holding it down, being a reasonable human being, and they're like, wow, these guys are normal. Maybe I can find one for me. That's where I'm at.
When we went out last week, there was a very tall, hot Asian guy.
There was.
And you were stressed.
Yeah.
You got so stressed out.
Yeah.
You were making allegations. I bet he's racist. I bet that guy's racist.
Well, because I had my like pedestal taken from me.
Yeah. You're like, there can only be one.
Yeah, but like my guy was like, he's the kind of guy people go to after meeting me. Do you know what I mean? It's like one of them ones because as we later found out, his English
It was poor.
was not fantastic.
No, it's unfortunate because he was so handsome.
He was a hot guy.
Hot guy. And it's not like he wasn't willing to talk to us. He just didn't have
The vocab.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had like everyday civilian vocab.
Yeah, which is fine, but there's like when you're trying to like
It's not club vocab.
when you're trying to put the fuck on somebody, you need a little bit more than yes.
Sorry, with the caps. You with the caps saying this is so crazy.
When you're trying to put the fuck on somebody.
Yeah,
and they're at Duolingo level 2, it's just not good.
Yeah, it's not ideal. The guy was fucking 6'2" with a leather jacket. It was crazy. It's like,
And he was alone. He was clearly there to meet people,
Yeah.
but he just couldn't.
no.
And then I mean, he exited like
Maybe because everyone's trying to put the fuck on him. He was out here just trying to make friends, you know? He was trying to find someone to go to Hot Pot with next week. And he's like,
Bro, there's 3 Asians in our group. He could have hot pot with us.
yeah, but you were trying to put the fuck on him. You were like, I'll give you a hot pot. And he was like, whoa. I just so you call your
Hot.
welcome to the hot pot. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think because I think not traditionally, but stereotypically, Asian men get a bad rap. You know what I mean? East Asian men specifically.
Yeah, well, there's that statistic that, like, on dating apps, particularly, it's like Asian men and black women perform, like, in terms of, like, who likes them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've never seen an Asian man on Love Island. Do you know what I mean? It's not real. So there's not like we're not seeing these people in like a romantic way. We're not seeing my boys in a romantic way. So I'm out here doing the legwork and showing people that we're normal guys.
Yeah.
You know, we're normal guys and we like to have fun. And then they're like, wow, you know what? You're right.
I'm gonna put the fuck on one of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna find someone and see what the fuss is about, you know?
I think also though, like, think K-pop has done a lot.
Yeah, I think you're right as well.
Cause like, girls in my high school would be like, oh, but they'd have like pictures of like these dudes in their like locker.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
I think anime hitting the mainstream has also helped somewhat.
Yes.
Even though the guys in anime are like white, kind of, anyway, somehow.
Yeah.
Like, no Asian dude's eyes are like, boom, you know what I mean? Like, that's not...
Round eye.
Yeah. Like, blue, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then he's got blue eyes. But, like, I think there's, like, more of a popularity thing going on now. So, like, maybe it's not me. Maybe
maybe you're the trendsetter.
Maybe it's the dude in... What's the film with the... Last Christmas? Maybe it's that guy, Crazy Rich Asians. That Asian guy. Henry? Golding, yeah. Maybe it's him. Maybe he's doing the work.
I actually think it goes, it's earlier than that.
Oh?
Yeah.
Who?
Keanu Reeves.
Fuck no. There's no way. That's insane.
Saved by the Bell, Mark, whatever the fuck his name is, he's half Indonesian. They had to bleach his hair.
If I ever went out with someone and they were like, you're nothing like Keanu Reeves, I'd be furious. My guy is so white passing.
I think he looks so Asian.
What?
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves? John Wick? John Wick?
Be John Wick.
You ever heard there's no way I'm getting cast as John Wick. Not because I'm not like ripped or can run or shoot or whatever, but like I just don't look like John Wick. You know? I'm getting cast as John Woo. You know what I mean? But John spelled like
J-U.
J-U-N-G. Yeah.
Jung.
Jung Woo. That's what I'm... Jung Woo returns. You know, that's me. I'm not John Wick. The only reason... He looks white. That's why he's... I'll tell you who looks Asian. Michael McIntyre.
Bruh.
I used to think that guy was half Chinese for the longest time.
There's loads of people like that. Fucking Miranda Crossgrove, Justin Long.
You're telling me Justin Long isn't... His name is Long.
Bro, he's white.
He's white.
He's white. No, who else? Yeah, Miranda Crossgrove, Justin Long, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I think they all.
I used to think he was super Asian. Yeah.
Honestly, the Miranda Crossgrove's brother in iCarly, I also thought he looked kind of Asian.
Spencer.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe that was his Drake and Josh character.
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know.
Who else?
Yeah, there's so many guys out there who give off Asian vibes, but they're white.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think I give off white vibes, but I'm Asian. Do you know what I mean? Like not in appearance, obviously, but like in manner. And I think that's what gets people over the line.
They're like, oh.
They're like, they can be like us. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like they meet me and they're like, oh, he has a, okay, for want of a better word, normal sense of humor. This guy chats. He has my mannerisms. He just looks a bit goofy. I can date one. You know what I mean?
I think.
Do you think you've ever been a gateway for someone?
Bro, I think, in a way, but people like don't know what I am.
Yeah. What?
Like they're like, so they know I'm something, and then they just project whatever they want, whatever their fantasy is. Dead ass. Some guy like last night was like, cross the street to chat to me and my friend. It was like, yo, are you Maori? And I'm like, you Maori? Are you like indigenous to? And I was like, no. And he was like, no, you look, no. And then he tried to convince my friend, she looks Maori, don't she? And then my friend was like, I guess. Like, obviously, like, I don't really, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I was just perplexed by the fact that man crossed the street to be like, yo, you look like this.
Moana looking
ass. But I also think, no, you know what? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think guys think I'm like Blasian a lot because of my hair.
Really?
And to be fair, like black people have thought I'm
Blasian. Yeah.
So.
Because that's a rare one.
Yeah. But
that's like a shiny in like Pokemon, you know?
Oh yeah. Like but I've had it where like I've been in bed with a guy and then he's like,
what?
I love that black ass. I'm like, and I just have to kind of be like,
So you can't. Yeah.
like, it's
No
not,
way.
it's not black.
Because you can't suddenly just be like,
It's hard to correct someone in that
it's like
moment.
vanilla custard. You
Yeah.
know what you know what I mean?
Actually, I can hand on my heart. I know that this is my father's ass. It's too high, so it's actually a white ass.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've never been misraced in bed.
Yeah,
That's never happened to me.
it's happened to me a few times.
But to be fair, no one's ever commented on it. No one's ever been like, I love that.
Guys love to.
Oh, that's so weird, man.
Yeah. But I don't think I've been like a gateway. Well, like, yeah, no one's gone, like, met me socially and then been like, all right, I'm gonna date this other half German, half Filipino girl.
Yeah, I'm not saying that anyone else is. People aren't dating other half Cambodians.
Yeah.
There's like 3 of us.
Or
you know
like,
what I mean?
yeah, or like Asian. Like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
No one's ever like. Maybe you just don't have.
I don't got it.
You don't got it. You
don't
don't
got
got that.
Yeah,
I also think it's because white guys probably fancy Asian women anyway.
they do.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they don't need a gateway.
No.
They have one. Lucy Liu in Charlie's Angels did that to them already. You know.
I like her.
You said that so intimately into the mic, like
I like her.
I like her. That's creepy.
Yeah, I watched a rom-com with her and Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
I like both of them.
Yeah. What rom-com is that? Is that old?
You know what? It went straight to DVD because
What?
it didn't get picked up, but it was shopped around at festivals. It's called The Watching Detectives. It's like cute and quirky. Apparently, they had loads of sex scenes that got taken out, and I want them.
Yeah. Release them. Release the scenes.
That editor has seen something beautiful.
How did you watch it then?
Oh, it's like it was uploaded on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those
Films on YouTube.
free movies.
Do you ever watch like a movie of someone's like recording it on their phone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw Madagascar that way.
As in, like, you watch a recording of a recording.
It was a DVD, but you could see people stand up.
So
in
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah. Man, I mean, do you think the reason I have dated a lot of like crusty white guys is because I've seen socially, I've met someone socially who's a crusty white guy, and I was like, yeah.
I think so. I think genuinely, yes. You've been influenced by people, by other crusty white guys you've met, and have been like,
Well, they're okay.
yeah, he's kind of handsome.
Yeah.
I quite like him. And then suddenly you meet one in the wild who's interested, and you're like, you're just like under the what's the word? Like under the brain, inception.
Subconscious?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
You've subconsciously been like linked the two together, and you're like, this is the same. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Well, I'm here to say today on the podcast, I am no longer dating crusty white guys.
Public service announcement. It's like a big PSA, like.
I made out with a French Blasian guy.
Yeah.
And and he said, oh, he was dumb. Oh God,
Yeah.
he was stupid.
He came looking at the crowd like a piranha. It was crazy.
Yeah,
He literally like swam through the crowd to get over.
yeah. He was also like, oh, X is my favorite comedian, and I was like,
You talked comedy?
well, he asked me what I did.
Yeah.
He asked me what I did, and he was like, oh, XYZ is my favorite comedian. I was like, my husband would not have that as their favorite comedian.
My husband has better taste.
My husband would be a bit artsy.
Yeah.
And would be a bit niche. He wouldn't be your first thought. You'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh, I respect that pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Oh, you like Drake Sather, the writer of Zoolander, who then killed himself, but was an amazing stand-up in the 80s and performed on Letterman 9 times?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Okay.
I think if anyone says that, I can't remember the name. If anyone uses that person as their favorite comedian, you have to like wife it up immediately.
Yeah, no one ever would. I mean, it's my favorite comedian. I'm trying to date myself.
But I think it'll happen. You're gonna get comments now. People are gonna be DMing you after this episode drops, being
Yeah.
like, "Hey, guess what?
Guess what? I also like Drake Sather. He's a really good writer. But yeah. Okay. I can see it. I can see how you've influenced people.
Yeah. I mean, also this is like the most egotistical thing I think I've ever thought in my entire life. You know what I mean? But that and the fact that I think I could do comedy.
But I genuinely do think that this thought was like inspired by Saturday night when we were hanging out in a group, and then that tall Asian guy stole the limelight from you.
Yeah.
And you were like...
It's like, they only fancy him because I'm literally here.
Yeah. Because they saw what it could be.
Yeah, and then they just saw, like, me V 2.0, like, just better looking in every way, and it was like, oh, yeah, okay, nice.
Stylish.
Oh, okay.
Tall.
All right. There's no need for this. You're
But-
dressed well.
Yeah, dressed well.
Yeah. Good hair.
Good
I don't think he was losing any hair.
Very good hair.
Yeah.
No
glasses.
Worked in finance.
Did he?
Yeah, we got that out of him. He works at a bank. Or it's like some kind of bank type thing.
Literally a better version of me. That is actually crazy.
Yeah.
The second that guy gets bilingual, I'm fucked. My whole stock is gone.
He will, because he's like immersed himself in the culture. It wasn't fast enough for me to benefit.
But he's getting there.
Yeah.
You should have taken his number.
No.
Invest stocks early.
Fuck.
And then, like, hit him up in, like, 2 years' time when he's had a bit more, like, London life.
But to be honest, when you said he's racist, I was like, I believe this.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I went to high school with loads of, like, international students, and all they did was call me and my friends fat.
Yeah.
Like, and then, like, they very, like, I know, like, the kind of girls that they like. They're, like, very, very demure, thin, other Asian women who are, like, very fair-skinned.
They like Asian women who look white.
Yeah.
But they are Asian.
Yes.
So you get the best. I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna say
Best
it.
of both
I'm not gonna
worlds.
say it. I'm not gonna say it.
But yeah, so I mean, obviously that's me judging a book by a cover, but I could see when you said
Some of
it,
the
I was
most
like,
racist people I've met are Asian. Like, my mum is honestly so racist.
Yeah.
Like, way more than my dad.
oh, same.
Yeah.
My uncle, who's my uncle's Chinese, he would drive around in our hometown, driving.
Yeah.
Someone cuts him off. He looks.
Yeah, you
He
got it.
looks. He looks. What's he looking for? What race is this person?
Yeah. What slur am I gonna? It's
Yeah.
gonna come out of my mouth right now.
And then-
it's gotta be factual.
My uncle's Chinese. Yeah, he's going Chinese.
Yeah. My mum is so, like, against all of the other countries that surround hers. So, like, anytime there's, like, a Thai person doing anything, she's like, it's fucking Thai people, man, idiots. And it's like, bro, they're next door. Do you know what I mean?
That's how it is.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
She hates them. I can't believe how racist. That guy definitely has some wrong opinions. I think for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe he didn't go anywhere because he thought you were Blasian.
maybe. Maybe. I think at one point in the night I was hammered and I was like, I should have asked that guy what he thought about the Uyghur Muslims.
Yeah.
Sure, that would have been
Hot topic conversation.
yeah.
Hot conversation starter. In a club?
in the club.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that?
Yeah.
Do you like God? And I bet you he'd have one.
You'd be like, who?
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, this genocide that's happening? Unaware."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
King.
King. God rest his soul.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I agree. I agree that you have influenced.
You think I have at some point influenced people?
I think, yeah. I think so.
Okay.
I think, yeah, you're a very nice boy, and I think if people met you, they'd be like, "Well, I'd like that."
Yes! Yes! You heard it first. Okay.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Okay. I pulled up some like insane headlines that I think we could look at.
Yeah, let's have a hear.
Okay, couple forced to sit next to a dead body on hours on a Qatar Airways flight.
Forced.
Forced. One of the passengers claimed there were a few spare seats, but the flight attendants didn't offer them to move.
Wait, so as in like someone died in flight?
I think like
Someone died in flight, or they just had a body? Like they just got onto the plane. There was like one body on the plane that they hadn't moved from the last time
So-
it landed.
died en route.
Yeah, and they just had to sit there.
Yeah.
That is absolutely mad. Especially if there's an empty seat anywhere else.
Yeah, move.
Also, just get the guy out of there.
Put him where?
I don't know, near the wheels,
Down the toilet.
down the hole. Yeah. Flush him out the fucking sky.
Put him in the the
Get him in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Just like lie him on the back. You know, like. I think having to. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that sucks. I mean, do you get like get money back?
Surely.
This feels like a lawsuit.
Because also, you turn to the attendant and be like, "Hi, He's dead.
Yeah, yo, this kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
This is literally a soulless body, like
Yeah.
next to me. I witnessed like his spirit leave, and I have to stay here. That's crazy. I don't want to do that. But also the people, like being directly behind and staring at the back of this dead guy's head for like how many hours?
Upside, though, you could recline your chair. They're not going to complain.
Oh, for real. The upside. You get a second meal as well.
Yeah.
Like I know this guy's not eating.
He ain't hungry.
I'll take his food.
Pokemon shaped Cheetos sells at auction for a whopping $80,000.
80 bags on a Pokemon shaped Cheeto.
Yeah,
Like intentionally or just like, oh my god, look,
just
it's
happened
nice.
that way. It's a Cheezozard.
Okay, my problem first of all is they're so easily Cheetos are so easily crumbleable, you know, that like someone could have just like that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be Charizard. That's just a dragon. That's just any dragon. That's just like a lizard with wings. You know what I mean? He could have like sculpted that as well. Like there's fraudulent behavior going on here. Like I wanted to see it. I need to see like a pack opening. You know, like open the bag, dump it onto the table fresh. I need to see the seal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because that otherwise
You think that this has been
foul play.
hampered?
Yeah, 100%. 80 bags is insane as well. It's not going to go off. Is he going to eat it?
Well, I think that they've encased it.
So? You think it's not going to go moldy?
Well, it would lack of air, so it wouldn't go moldy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took food and nutrition.
Yeah. No, I believe you. You're speaking about it like I believe you.
Okay. A sinkhole swallows car in Philadelphia. I don't know why, but I find that very funny.
That's really good. Swallow's car makes it feel like
Swallow.
like the ground was just like.
Yeah, they're like spit or swallow.
The car going in, and then like just shooting straight back out. When the sinkhole's like, ugh,
Ugh.
that's salty.
Yeah, that car only smokes weed and eats red meat. Ugh.
Get the shit out of here. The people inside, or was it just like? Was it just like a car just fell into the ground? Because if you're driving along and your car just like, that's pretty terrifying. You know, just being in a car and just falling into the ground.
It doesn't say actually,
They could.
but it looks like there's no people in it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fine.
a pipe broke, and that's what created the sinkhole.
A sinkhole. It's actually kind of scary that the floor can just collapse. You ever thought about that?
What if it does it right now?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. What if the sinkhole just fancies a piece of this? What if the sinkhole has met some other Asian guy somewhere else and has decided that, oh, this one, I'm having him, and I just fall through the floor.
3 men accused of stealing golden toilet from Churchill's birth home. A one-of-a-kind 18-karat gold toilet was swiped in under 5 minutes.
Wait. Where from? Winston Churchill's home.
Yeah.
He had a golden toilet.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Do you know what?
And the 3 dudes stole it.
Yeah, they've been accused of stealing it. Yeah.
Like, there's no proof.
I think the jury's, innocent
When did
until
that
proven.
happen? Surely I'd have heard about this. That's a pretty big robbery. That's like Ocean's 11 stuff. Stealing a golden toilet from, celebrated war criminal Winston Churchill.
Okay, it says 2019, but like, why is this in? This is.
It's a pretty good headline. I'm a big fan.
Oh, okay. I think they've been okay. So it was swiped in under 5 minutes in 2019, but I believe this is not your It's not your typical smash and grab. The booty was precious. Okay, journalists need to chill out there.
Yeah.
A toilet worth more than its weight in gold. Yeah. Okay. So I believe they've been
Caught.
charged
So sick. Of all the things to steal as well.
in cahoots. They said in cahoots.
Yeah, really.
They pleaded guilty.
Oh, they did it.
Yeah, they
actually
did
did it.
Pleaded guilty to burglary, conspiracy, and transferring criminal property.
Wow.
40 years old.
Well, the burglars.
Yeah.
Wow.
You would expect a younger person to be
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
shenanigans, but then it's also like Churchill, and I'm like, okay, that's like
Yeah.
old guy things.
Yeah, he's just like shouting that. And it's like, I want it.
I need it.
I need that.
Man accused of swallowing
Accused?
Accused of swallowing 770K worth of diamonds from
accused
from a Florida Tiffany's.
That's crazy.
Jathan Glider.
Jathan?
Yeah. Jathan Glider allegedly asked jailers, "Am I going to be charged with what's in my stomach?"
As if he's got anything else in there. He's got like fucking like a brick of like crack in there. How do you swallow? Like, surely people in the shop are watching you just eat jewelry.
Yeah.
Like, how is no one stopping this guy? Like, there's a CCTV footage of him just like picking up some earrings and be like, no one's watching. You know what I mean?
Probably just like, oh, a Skittle.
Yeah, that's crazy. God, swallowing a necklace.
They had the affidavit says that the body scan showed a presence of foreign objects and will have to be analyzed after they pass through his system.
No.
If they are in fact the correct diamonds or not.
So they're gonna have to like actually charge him based on what he shits.
Yeah.
God, I'd be so stressed.
Yeah.
I'm not. I know I've eaten normal food, but like the idea of someone rifling through my actual shit to find stuff that just scares me. That's an invasion of so much privacy.
Oh, a corn.
That's gross.
It is gross.
Yeah.
Because you've eaten corn.
I've eaten corn. Not recently, but I have.
You see it.
You do. I don't know why that happens.
Yeah.
But you see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. That's where we stop. I've seen the corn in your shit.
I've seen the corn in your shit. Yeah, I've seen the corn on I am unhinged today. Yeah, I've seen the corn on men's penises.
Oh.
We're cutting this. No, we're not. You know what? I've worn the hat this whole episode, and I'll say this. I think there's a big shame amongst women doing anal. And the reason is obviously because they're like, we're so petrified.
This is another episode.
We're so petrified that there's gonna be poo on the dick, and it happens. Sometimes it happens, but I think, and this is what I've been saying to calm myself down. If you play bum games, you win bum prizes. That's the gamble. End of episode.